Your kitchen is more than just a place where you make meals. It's the heart of the home. It's where your family gathers, where memories are made, and where you meet one of the most basic human needs, food. But what happens when the grocery store shelves are empty? What happens when the power goes out? What happens when a storm prevents you from leaving your home for several days? Would your kitchen be able to support your family? Peace, I'm the Modest Prepper, and welcome to the Prepared Home series. In this series, we're going to go room by room to build a home that's more prepared, more resilient, and more self-reliant. And today, we're starting where every prepared home should start, the kitchen. Now, when people hear preparedness, many people immediately think about emergency gear, generators, survival tools, bug-out bags. And before any of that, you need the basics. You need food, you need water, you need a way to prepare meals, and a way to keep your family healthy. Your kitchen is the foundation of your preparedness plan. A prepared kitchen will help you get through a power outage, a severe storm, supply shortages, unexpected financial hardship, job loss, a family emergency. For a lot of people, their kitchen helped them get through COVID. And the goal is not to fill your kitchen with things you'll never use. The goal is to create a kitchen that works for you every day and that also can support you during difficult times. So section 1, building a strong foundation. Now, the first step to a prepared kitchen is just building a good food foundation. Start with foods your family already eats. Don't buy 50 cans of something that nobody likes. Preparedness should fit your lifestyle, so everyone's prepared kitchen will look different. But some of the best staple foods to keep on hand includes rice, being as though it's affordable and versatile, and it can be used in countless meals. Beans, of course, which provide protein and fiber. Flour, which allows you to make bread, baked goods, and any other meals from basic ingredients. Pasta, which is easy to prepare and great for quick meals. Oats, a simple breakfast option that stores well. Canned foods, vegetables, fruit, fish, chicken, soup. Canned foods, it provides convenience when fresh food isn't available. And for those who are building a halal pantry, focus on ingredients and products that align with your family's needs and your values. Section 2, water storage in the kitchen. Now, many people prepare for food shortages, but forget one of the most important resources, water. You can go without food for quite some time. I believe the body can go without food for about 3 weeks. But water, you need water. And a prepared kitchen, it should include a plan for safe drinking water. So consider having stored drinking water. Along with that, different water filtration options and water purification methods. And for more information on different purification and water methods, I have a previous video I did about different ways to have emergency water storage. So look at that video. Section 3, cooking without power. Now, one of the biggest challenges during an emergency is not having electricity, especially if your stove is electric. So the question remains, how will you prepare meals? And every prepared kitchen should consider having alternative cooking methods. Options may include having propane camping stoves, having outdoor grills, having solar-powered cooking options, a backup power source. And a solar generator, it can also be a valuable tool because it can provide power for small appliances like lights, phones, and other essentials during outages. So always remember to follow safety guidelines when using alternative cooking methods. Section 4. Now we're going to get into kitchen tools that matter. Preparedness is not just about food. It's also about having the tools to use that food. Some important kitchen items that you will need is a manual can opener, because canned food doesn't help if you can't open it. And you don't want to be in a position where the food is so close you can taste it, but you can't get into it, or you're trying to find a knife or something nearby to break the can open. It just becomes a mess and it doesn't become a good experience for you and your family. Another thing to have, quality knives. A good knife, it can help prepare meals and process foods. And when I say a good knife, I mean sometimes you got to spend a little bit more than just having a knife that you can get from, any dollar store or something that doesn't last long. You want a good knife that can carry you a long time. And that also goes for the next item, cast iron cookware. You want something that is durable, something that is versatile, and can be used in different cooking situations. I personally like stainless steel cookware, but one of the things that's durable and has been shown to last a long time is cast iron pans and pots. I mean, they can go through anything. You can put them on high heat. You can put them over fire. As long as you take care of them, it lasts a long time. So if you don't have one, I definitely would consider getting one. Another item, measuring cups and utensils. Simple things, it becomes important when resources are limited. So you want to consider that option because you want to make a meal and you don't have the correct measuring tools and it may not come out right. So just consider having this on hand if you need it. Food storage containers. Proper storage, it helps reduce waste. So that's an important item to have in your kitchen. Now, section 5, building a kitchen that saves money. A prepared kitchen, it doesn't just help during emergencies. It can help every single day. And buying staples when prices are lower, it can help protect your budget. Meal planning, it reduces waste. Cooking at home, it saves money. And learning how to store food properly, it prevents throwing food and throwing money away. And preparedness is not about spending thousands of dollars. It's about making wise decisions consistently. So here are some of the mistakes that we need to avoid. Mistake number 1, buying food you don't normally eat. If your family won't eat it today, they probably won't want to eat it during an emergency. And then even if they have to, you don't want them to get sick or just having a bad experience overall because it's not good for morale. So this is very important when people are buying these freeze-dried foods. And sometimes they'll buy these emergency kits. And there's nothing wrong with that, right? If that's what you choose to do, that's fine. But if you buy these emergency kits, you store them away in a closet or in your basement somewhere, and you never taste it, you don't know what it's like. And then it will be a really, really big shock if you taste it and it's so bad and that's all you have to eat. It would just imagine eating something that you really don't like and you have to eat it. Doesn't sound too good. Mistake number 2, ignoring expiration dates. A pantry should be rotated. First in, first out. So try to create a system where if you're storing food in your pantry, you're storing food in the basement, make sure you're rotating those foods out because you don't want to eat any expired food. And I know on the canned goods that has the best by date, I don't really see expired dates anymore. Well, I see some on there, but I'm also seeing best by date. So pay attention to those dates. If you constantly rotate your pantry, then you don't have to worry about having something and then having to go through your whole cabinet like I did at one point and having to throw everything away. And it will literally make you sick when you have to throw stuff away that's expired, knowing that had you made better choices and just swapped everything out and rotated it, you wouldn't have to be in a situation and wasted all that money. So mistake number 3, forgetting nutrition. That's one of the things that people make a big mistake at. Don't only store calories. Think about proteins, vitamins, balanced meals. Because if you're talking about surviving, prepping, whether you're talking about you're stocking up for the economy to collapse, or you're preparing for civil war, you're preparing for a health emergency, or you're preparing for a storm or a hurricane, anything, you need the proper nutrients so your body can function. Your body is a temple, so we have to treat it as such and do our best to give the body what it needs. Mistake number 4. Waiting until the last minute happens. To get emergency The best time supplies. To prepare is before
Now, some people will say...
Some people are saying, well, no, I'll just wait till they announce something. The stores, the markets, they have about 72 hours worth of food in them. And by the time they announce that people need to stock up, it's already too late. The stores are already ransacked. Just look at a lot of these movies you see. It was a movie I saw on Angel Studios. A good movie if you haven't watched it. It gives you a good visual. But it's a movie called Homestead. And they actually have a series on the Angel Studios website that you can actually look at the movie. And it gives you an idea of how fast things go when things are announced or a crisis happen. So study that video. Kind of study the movies we see, because sometimes art imitates life. So the Prepared Kitchen Challenge. Here's your challenge for this week. I want you to take 15 minutes, look through your kitchen, ask yourself, could my family eat for 7 days if we couldn't go to the store? Then make a list. Start small. Maybe it's adding extra rice or buying a water filter or just organizing one shelf and making sure everything in your cabinet isn't expired. Small steps, it create prepared homes. So the prepared home, it doesn't start with expensive equipment. It starts with basics. And the kitchen is where the foundation ends. And in the next episode of the Prepared Home series, we're going deeper into one of the most important areas of preparedness. We're going to go into the pantry, where we'll talk about food storage, organization, rotation, long-term supplies, and how to build a pantry that works in your family. So if you want to follow this journey room by room, make sure you subscribe to Modest Prepper, like the video, share it with someone. And remember, preparation isn't about fear. It's about wisdom. It's about taking care of the people who matter most. One room, one step, one prepared home at a time. So until next time, this is the Modest Prepper reminding you to take care, stay grateful, and prep with intention.